Howdy, I'm Tex Montana. And apparently the campaign to release Tex Montana Will Survive had another banner day on day 2, so they done drug me out in the wild, like I'm not out here enough, to say thank you to all the donors from day 2. So we're just going to get right to it. I'm just going to rip through these names because I gotta be somewhere later on. So here we go. Michael M. Teague Z. Just somebody that just labeled themselves as Button. We got a John N., a John S.B., George S., Jan or Jan, I don't know who that is, but they donated. And then this one just looks like ancient Sanskrit. Vojtek S. Like I had to put the S on the end of it, like there's 2 Vojteks out there. Mikhail K. Got a Lisa and Ethel J. Got Charles M. Got an AJ B. We got Michael. We got Gorgor. That cannot possibly be right. Gorgor? Well, thank you, Gorgor. Got a Martin M. Got a man named Niels Balla. I think I know that guy. Thank you very much, Niels. Got a Roger FC. Arthur. Joseph R. Bella S. Kim M. And I want to pause right now and tell everybody I've listed a couple things you should never forget to pack when you find yourself going out into the wilderness situation. Number 1, you're going to need a cup of rendered bacon fat. You're going to need your next door neighbor's lawnmower and most of his skin. You're going to want to get 2 chickens that have been plucked, dressed up in tiny chicken tuxedos, and married in a gender-neutral ceremony. Don't forget Smash Mouth's touring manager and 2 liters of Sprite that is all backwash. And each of the 50 state quarters with the engravings hand-painted by an armless Guatemalan pygmy person who holds a paintbrush between their stubs. Don't forget those things. I know they seem cumbersome, but you're going to need them. You're going to wish you brought them when you do. All right, now where'd I leave off here? I think we got to thank Barry L. Somebody just, Ricky Afraid. Don't be afraid, Ricky. Don't be afraid. Tex Montana's on your side. We got an Andy E. Martin W. Someone just calls themselves Gray Eminence. I don't know how to feel about that. Matt M. Just somebody named Ben. We got Tanya P. Kevin P. Adam C. Casey R. Kaya. Got a Mikhail B. Simon C. and Ryan R. And all y'all gonna need to remember that if you find yourself in a swampy marsh setting, there are some things you might encounter, like pineapple boats that are buoyant enough to float a medium-sized rat and at least one more rat that can mate with that first rat. You also might encounter walkie-talkie people that make static when they leave their mouth open for too long. Another thing you might see is the worst horse at the rodeo because he's really fat and friendly and just wants to jump into the crowd, sit down, and cheer in support of his better horse friends. You're definitely going to find him. You hear that plane? Help! They can't land here anyway. Also might find Mac from Mac and Me, but Mac from today, so he's really old and really sad, and he's begging you to euthanize him. He's out here somewhere, I know. And be careful, because you might come across a pizza box full of wasps, so that you can offer a slice to hostile strangers, but when they open the box, they just get stung by all those wasps. So if you find that box of wasps, keep it, but don't open it. Save it. All right. Where we leave off here? Thanking all these people for giving us their money. We got to thank Ginger, Christopher E., Matthew C., Jen W. Thank you, Jen W. Got to thank a man named Macon. Rhymes with bacon. Can't be anything wrong with that. Got a Chris C. Got a Bjorn Johan B. Jonathan K. Patrick K. Karen J. Man named Mike Snoonian. I know that man. He's a lovable teddy bear. Thank you, Mike. Got a Jared J. W. Got a Curtis James G. Got a man named Zachary Beckler who made a movie called Interior that you guys should probably look up. Got somebody just all one word, 4-color critic. That seems like a strange handle. And then I don't know if this is a typo here, but I just got 2 letters, K-E, together. Ke? I don't know. Well, thank you, Ke. Got a Christian B. Got a Garrett M. Got a Dustin M., a Michael D., an Alex F., got a Jacob O, a Sam S, and pardon me while I geek out for a second, Miss Barbara Crampton. She donated to the campaign, and I really appreciate that. Got an Alex D, got a Darren A. I hope that's Darren Aronofsky, but I hope I didn't insult the actual Darren A that is. I'm happy that you donated too, but if someone can get Darren Aronofsky involved, that'd be great, because I got a great idea for a movie. I'll talk to him later. Got a Paul G, got a Eric T, a Matthew G, an Eric P, a Royson M, Caroline D, Beth Legueux, got a Jasmine R, a Miles F, a Megan N, a Joshua L, and an Ivan S. And I just want to say before I get to my last little bucket of tips here, thank you all so much for another amazing day on our campaign. We nearly matched our first day, and it's just so overwhelming, and we're very grateful for it. And I want to tell that whole last page of donors the 5 things you should remember if you are alone in the wild. Don't forget that Kelsey Grammer wearing a diaper might be out here, but he's also holding a pipe to prove that he's still Kelsey Grammer. Also, don't forget to bring 2 dozen printouts of sunsets that you can hold up to the real sunset until you find the one that is the same sun that we have on Earth. Don't forget to bring a no-bones baby that feels like a worm, even though the doctors swear it's your baby. Also, keep in mind that you might encounter the bottom of the ketchup bottle, so you mix a little bit of water in there, but it still tastes just like ketchup, but it has the wrong texture, so you're just going to have to make do. And, you know, that's something that I've encountered more than once out here. And don't forget to bring a taxidermy deer atop a Comedy Central BattleBot. That way you can attract real deers, but then use its robotic saw arms to cut the legs off the real deer and immobilize it. And these are things... all these things are very, very useful tips to remember to bring, or what you might encounter. And I want to thank everybody again, and we'll be back with some more, survival tips or something at some point if people keep giving us money. Thank you very much.